we need people to kind of start paying attention to the fact that, the scale of change is required. So, we need all elements of society to act. So we need governments to be braver, to set, really, tougher regulations and policies. We've had the pledges. I think actually, I really don't want to hear any more pledges. And in fact, the pledges are not working because governments are not necessarily following through with some of the kind of policy implementation. So, here in the UK, for example, about 5 years ago, we were really close to implementing zero carbon homes, new build homes. And the government just at the last minute, even though industry was kind of ready for it, decided, oh no, let's just leave it as it is for a bit longer and see how the existing process works, which is really disappointing. They weren't more ambitious. But saying that, we have seen the UK government and other European governments say we are going to phase out fossil fuel vehicles by 2030, 2035, 2040. And that's really sent a really strong signal to the car industry. And you can really see the effect of that. And so governments need to be more ambitious. I think business is beginning to mobilize, but I think business still sees it a little bit too much as compliance and risk reduction rather than opportunity. So I think a shift in business perception of saying, actually, this is going to happen. Let's get behind this. Let's get ahead of this. Let's start adapting, because it also takes a while to adapt. And then consumers, people like us, we need to continue to make choices on what we buy based on the long-term future that we want. And we need to become more activist locally with our local municipal governments, councils, and communities, and make more noise.